By the way, half the struggles that black women think they face, it's of their own fucking doing. Running around in nails like this, running around in earrings like this, like you people fight every day. You people fight every day. Could you choose any outfit and get up that's like less conducive to fighting?
Someone thought it would be funny to dress in blackface for Halloween, not to celebrate us, but to mock us, to throw slurs, to say we should be grateful for slavery, to joke about kicking us out of the country we built. This isn't just a costume. It's a reminder that some people still believe blackness is a joke and our trauma is entertainment. Here's my question. Why do people still think they can disrespect us without consequences? I want to hear from you. Does this make you angry, sad, exhausted? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
Was there racism in the air last night when y'all were dressing up for Halloween? Does anybody want to explain? Like I get Ghostface, you know, great costumes. Y'all had great costumes, you know, but what's going on? What's I'm a little confused. That's not Ghostface. That's Blackface. That's not Grabber. That's the Blacker. And you're not even black. What's going on here, bro? What's going on?
Dear white people, this is your annual pre-Halloween reminder that blackface is completely unacceptable. Don't be like her. Don't be like him. Don't be like him. Don't be next on that Summer Jam screen. This is subversive, calling attention to white privilege. This is offensive, making fun of black people and the criminal justice system with none of the nuance or understanding that goes into that situation. Black people are not a costume, and blackface itself has a very offensive and triggering history. This is white people blacking up and pretending to act like black people and perpetuating the worst stereotypes. There's still some confusion about whether or not this is acceptable. 1/3 of Americans are wrong. Here's the poll broken out by race. 18% of white people are saying that it's always acceptable to dress like a person of another race. 21% sometimes acceptable. Black people, 53% never acceptable. 13% rarely acceptable. 66% of black people are saying don't do this shit. We're the ones who are going to get offended. We're the ones who are going to tell you to your face that this is not okay. If I see this walking around my neighborhood, we're going to have a conversation. If your costume calls for putting color on your face to be darker, don't do it. If your costume calls for changing your hair to mimic a black hairstyle, be it whatever attempt at, I don't know what the fuck that is, or an afro or dreads, don't fucking do it. Y'all have already done enough.
Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Teresa.
And I'm Scholar, and if you're new here, welcome to Sistalk Reacts.
Imagine dressing up in a blackface in 2025 and thinking it's a good idea. Like, girl, what did you think was gonna happen?
This white woman, I'm not even gonna say her name because she doesn't even deserve the promo, decided to paint her face dark for Halloween. She said it was just a joke and that she wanted to see black women's reaction.
Now, before we comment deeper on this topic, let's first of all see how black people reacted on all this. Then we'll come back with our full commentary at the end of the video.
It's very hard. It's
Stay
gonna be
tuned.
hard.
I literally cannot silence my phone because of my nails. I can't function. Okay, I cannot live. By the way, half the struggles that black women think they face, it's of their own fucking doing. Running around in nails like this, running around in earrings like this, like you people fight every day. You people fight every day. Could you choose any outfit and get up that's like less conducive to fighting? Seriously. They wear wigs that can be pulled out. They put braids in their hair that could rip the rest of their hair out. And then they complain about having alopecia. No, it's self-induced alopecia. That's like a cutter. That's like one of those fucking losers who cut themselves. That's like them having a scar and being like, I can't believe I have scars. What? Black women, you tear your hair out by the roots. You put every sort of chemical on your hair to straighten it out, despite being so proud of being black. And then you wonder why you have alopecia. And then you guys fight all the time. And yet you wear massive hoop earrings. You wear weaves in your hair. You wear fake eyelashes, wear fake nails. All of these things are not conducive to fighting, okay? So let me give you advice. Let me turn this racist stream around into something positive. Okay, black women, listen up. Listen up. A black woman is speaking. When you are fighting, when you are going to bat, okay? Before you wake up in the morning, get out of bed and you have to think like a fighter. You have to put yourself in the mindset of not, oh, it's just easy breezy and I might pick up a fight or a felony later on. No, that is the wrong mindset to have. The correct mindset to have is that you wake up every day knowing that every day is a fight. Every day is a potential crash out. Every day is a potential chance to chimp out. With that in mind, let me adjust my cap for the billionth time. With that in mind, you must wake up with that mindset, okay? Like white girls have to manifest things, you have to manifest too. You have to manifest yourself into the ultimate super warrior, okay? You have to turn yourself into the ultimate warrior princess of Wakanda and go outside with that mindset in mind and know this. Know this to be the case. You will fight. You will dominate. You will win. Hail the black woman.
Okay, so I just saw the whole thing with Lily Gaddis doing her little blackface stunt yesterday, and I just have a question for her and all the other racist white people. Why are you guys so obsessed with black people? Why are we always on your mind? You know, you claim to not like us, but you cannot stop talking about us, and you can't stay away from us. Like, if you go to her YouTube page, it's literally all about black people. Like, I'm all for criticizing the negative points of black culture, but it's pretty obvious when you just don't like black people. Like, bro, it's weird. It's like a mental illness. Because why? It's so fascinating to me how obsessed they are with us. It needs to be studied because this is truly very, very interesting to me.
What? Black women, you tear your hair out by the roots. You put every sort of chemical on your hair to straighten it out, despite being so proud of being black. And then you wonder why you have alopecia. And then you guys fight all the time. And yet you wear massive hoop earrings. You wear weaves in your hair. You wear fake eyelashes. You wear fake nails. All of these things are not conducive to fighting, okay? So let me give you advice. Let me turn this racist stream around into something positive. Okay, black women, listen up. Listen up. A black woman is speaking.
In case you've ever wondered what it looks like for a former it girl of the far right to be put out to pasture, now you know. Everything about this video reeks of desperation. Because speaking as a political content creator myself, who has built her own sizable audience by being interesting and intelligent and having something of actual value to say, I know a desperate appeal for attention from a person with no actual talent when I see one. For anyone that doesn't recognize her, by the way, this is the same girl that went viral a few years ago for saying the N-word on TikTok and then went on Piers Morgan to do the same exact thing.
So I just saw clips of that Pimple Puss lady who did full blackface as her Halloween costume and said that she was dressed as a black woman because that's the scariest thing that she could think of. I'm not going to say her name or post the clips because that is what she wants and I refuse to give her what she wants. But I wanted to point out one of the things that she said while she was dressed in blackface because I thought it was really interesting. She said that she had planned to go to KFC, but by the time she remembered that she wanted to do that, she was already dressed in blackface, and so she didn't think that it was a smart idea to go out in public like that. That tells me everything that I need to know. This woman wants to be Charlie Kirk reincarnated. She wants to be a professional rage baiter, but will that ever really happen for her? Did Ben and JLo's marriage last? Because it's the same. I fear the only thing scary is her. Let's be so for real, she would never do this with her chest. She said herself it was not smart for her to go in public looking like that because she knows the second she steps outside in full blackface, a fade would immediately be caught. And I'm not condoning violence. However, I'm not going to act like for some people, violence isn't the answer. Violence is the question. And the answer is yes. So she sits from the comfort of her parents' home attempting to rage bait for clicks and clout, but what she fails to realize is that no matter how racist she is, no matter how much she tries to appeal to a certain demographic, she is a she. You think they're going to follow a woman? Right. Never mind the fact that when she first went viral a year and a half ago, they found out that she has a biracial child and threw her out like the piece of trash that she is. This woman wants to be a professional rage baiter from home. Don't give her the satisfaction. If you're going to rage bait, come outside and do it. because I'm trying to see something. Peace and love. Talk to you later.
Now that Halloween is over, I would like you guys to save or do whatever, share this video to remind yourself next year that when those stupid dickheads start doing blackface, to either scroll or block and scroll. Because there's two things that are true about those people. One, they're fucking losers. They're losers. And two, they're broke. And they rely on the engagement that you're going to give them to help pay for rent, because rent fucking sucks everywhere. They probably aren't even racist themselves. They don't know shit about blackface. And you know how I know that? Because they always start talking about KFC. Black people don't go... It's not KFC. It's not KFC. So, when you see them, block. Don't get in the comments, start typing nothing. Don't do none of that. You're feeding them. If it's TikTok, swipe it quickly so they don't get the 5 seconds and they get paid for it. That's what they want, your money and your rage. Don't give it to them. Fuck. It's every year. It's every year. Just block them. They're losers.
I'm so sick and tired of seeing white people do blackface every single year once Halloween comes around, because it's the same unfunny joke every single time. Paint your face black, eat some chicken, eat some watermelon, and spam the N-word. That shit's not funny. Like, if that's your whole joke, you're not funny, bruh. You're just lame as hell. If you really want to be a real innovator and a real needle pusher in this racism shit, still do blackface. However, eat some chitlins. You know what I'm saying? Chitlins is real easy to cook up. It's real easy to make. You really don't even got to clean it for real. You just bust it out the pack, start cooking it. You know what I'm saying? You just bust it out the pack, start cooking it. Don't got to clean it or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's really fitted, because if you really want to fit that stereotype of black folks and black food, black folks love chitlins. Chitlins goes all the way back to slavery. You know what I'm saying? That's an ancestral thing that we've been eating. You know what I'm saying? So if you really want to push the needle with the racism, just cook some chitlins, eat it on live, do blackface. You will do great.
And to the Trump supporters who chose to wear blackface this Halloween, pretending to be black people who receive food stamps, are you really that embarrassed that there are more white people receiving food stamps in the United States more than any other race? Trying to hide behind the complexion of spiritual royalty will not solve your problem. You know what? It's your complexion of guilt and perplexion that's fucking your mind up. And congratulations. You won Best Halloween Costume as shit on toilet paper. And if I, as a black American, would say that I hope the spirit of Tyler Robinson finds you sooner rather than later, I would be wrong. So, I'm not going to say that. And I tell y'all to do better, but the fact that y'all uncles did y'all mamas, I doubt if you know better.
So a lady did blackface for Halloween, and I just want to talk about SNAP benefits, because I don't think they realize it's grandmas in my neighborhood going to the grocery store and they're cooking the whole week for their family. It takes forever for them. They can barely lift the card to pay, so that's annoying. But then again, I'm just like, I live a privileged life. I understand. But yeah, there's consistency. People who are using SNAP benefits just to get through the week, just to get through the day. And that's being thrown off while the president is doing Great Gatsby parties. So just wanted to add that. So there's also elderly people who are using SNAP benefits that are retired, because this country doesn't pay enough and it leaves people for dead. So grandmas and kids are starving this week. Yeah.
Where the fuck my food stamps at, nigga? Y'all niggas hate black people for real.
So influencer Brittany Venti just went full 1800s this Halloween, painting her face jet black, holding a box of fried chicken, and captioning it, "When that EBT hit." Yeah, that's where we're at in 2025. People tried to defend it as just a joke or compare it to that viral Drewski skit, but this isn't parody. This is history repeating itself. Back in the 1800s, white actors smeared shoe polish on their faces, drew cartoonish red lips, and performed minstrel shows mocking black people for laughs. It wasn't edgy humor. It was propaganda meant to dehumanize an entire race. And somehow, 2 centuries later, creators like Venti are still treating that legacy like it's a punchline. Another conservative influencer, Lily Gaddis, joined in too. Yes, the same girl who went viral for dropping the N-word and bragged about it. She even said she did it so hate can become mainstream. What's worse is Venti's defense that she's biracial and therefore has a right to do it. Number, you don't get to profit off racist imagery just because you're part of the group being mocked. That's not empowerment, that's exploitation. This isn't cancel culture, it's accountability. Blackface isn't a costume. It's a symbol of 200 years of systemic humiliation. When influencers use it for engagement, they're not challenging the culture. They're proving that ignorance still sells.
As a member of the mixed community, I want to formally say this one's not with us. Because, girl, what the fuck are you doing? Now, I've gone down a Brittany Venti rabbit hole, and we need to have an honest conversation about online presence. Because this shit, it's never going away. And the attention you're getting, it's not validation. It's humiliation disguised as engagement. Because no matter how light you are, no matter the color of your eyes, no matter if you're trolling or not, you're still half black. You came from the womb and share the same blood with a black woman. And whether you want to claim it or not, the world will always see you through that lens. So why feed the very stereotypes they use against you? This shit is weird, and the ones laughing are never going to see you equal anyway. The prime example of someone who's black when it's convenient, building a platform off of racist support. Then she said, it's on brand for me to do blackface. It's satire about black people being racist to mulattoes. Saying black people are being racist towards mixed people, in the same breath calling yourself mulatto, is very telling. It's clear you don't know the difference between representation and ridicule. The irony writes itself. You can't demand acceptance while mocking the very identity you want accepted. You wanted the black community to see you. Congrats.
So last night was Halloween, as many people know, and I decided to dress up like everyone else does. You know, people are out there dressed like Satan and witches, and they're dressed like every horrible thing under the sun. Well, I decided to dress up as something, the most horrifying thing I could think of, which is the black woman, which is a person who is angry and fed up that their EBT card has been declined, that their race card is no longer working in this new climate, and that they're not receiving the reparations that they think they deserve.
So this black wannabe went live acting like it was funny. She started doing exaggerated hand movements, fake accents, and saying things like, I'm just being sassy today. And it's like she was auditioning for racism. It's so pathetic, whatever she did and said. And it's a humiliation to the culture, to the black culture. Yeah. And on God, she should be banned. And I wouldn't even want to be her friend. I wonder if she has black friends. Does she?
She's on TikTok, crying, talking about how she'd been bullied and cancelled. But, guy, you literally dressed up as a whole race for clout. Yeah. What did you think people were going to say? Yeah.
Cute costume? Nah. I mean, we don't even look like that. I mean, girl, did you even look at yourself in the mirror first before you start doing the racist shit you just did?
You were pathetic.
Yeah. So this ain't just about a costume. It's about respect. Blackface has long, painful history. And you can't just paint your face and think it's edgy or funny. We're not props. We are people.
Yeah.
And this wannabe black woman went ahead and started mimicking how the black women dress, with huge earrings, with wigs that can come off, with braids that can, I don't know what, but come on, that wasn't the right way to do it. Don't you even care about your dignity and your reputation, because it's already ruined, as we all know.
What do you think, guys? Do people really not know how offensive this is? Or do they pretend not to care just to go viral? Let's talk about this.
Finally, credit goes to all the respective owners of the clips and content used in our video. Your thoughts and perspective made today's work possible.
Guys, if you're tired of folks doing anything for clicks, hit that like button and subscribe, because we call it out every single time.
Yeah, and we have to call out this blackface Halloween wannabe. So
see you in the next video.